you something to Mark Wahlberg after that corner three?
Oh yeah, man, that's my first time ever seeing him. So once they showed him on the jumbotron, I had to find out where he was. I hit the shot. I definitely had to point to him.
He pointed back at you, right?
Yeah, he did. So we got a little friendship. And he got some nice Jordans that nobody else got. So I need those too.
I mean, you've hit a 3 in 3 straight games. Second time you've done that this year. What are you feeling on your 3-point shot right now?
Man, stuff's finally going in. You know, I'm not a great 3-point shooter, but damn, I wasn't 15% bad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to balance itself out. You know, so it's finally going in. So it's cool. And you know, when you're open, you got to shoot the right type of shot. And I mean, I think that when a guy like me hits a 3 or a mirror or something, I think that's like the ultimate boost. You know what I'm saying? Momentum. So I'm glad that helped. Yeah, I'm still lethal, baby. All the time, I'm still lethal. So you got to guard me out there a little bit.
Is the left corner your spot?
No. If it go in, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just happy it goes in. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a spot from the 3-point line, but I guess the corners are closer, so left corner could be it.
Welcome to the show, an episode of the Garden Report in which the Celtics beat the Toronto Raptors 91-79. Julian Edlow's here to talk about it on a sorrowful Tribe Called Quest Phife Dawg RIP edition of the Garden Report, powered by SeatGeek on CLNS Radio and Celtics Squad. We on a world tour with my man, going watching every place with the mic in their hand. We're on the award tour. I'm Jared Weiss. I'm joined by Julian Edlow from WEI. DraftKings Playbook. Let's talk about this game here. Isaiah Thomas, big game. Evan Turner, big game. Before we talk about any of those guys, we got to talk about Mark Wahlberg. You know, we hear good vibrations by Mark and the Funky Bunch coming on. I'm like, all right, we're getting into the groove. We're feeling some early 90s, late 80s hip-hop. And then boom, there's Marky Mark on the Jumbotron.
He was
Fans lose their mind. And then Isaiah Thomas, he said after the game that he saw him on the Jumbotron, so he went looking courtside to try to find him. And then he goes and goes and sets up in the corner to take a 3 right there, and he buries the 3 and flexes and points right at Mark Wahlberg, pointed back, and now they're BFFs.
He had never met Marky Mark before. So
and now he has.
What do? You bury a 3, you point at him, you compliment him for having nice Jordans, and you move on with your night.
You think Isaiah Thomas has moved on with his night? I think he's texting all his friends.
Thomas is
he's
cool.
Snapchatting about how excited he is that he got to talk to Mark Wahlberg.
Isaiah Thomas is a cool dude. I think he moved on with his night.
Yeah. All right. Well, he had a pretty good night. He had 23 points at a plus 21. He went 4 for 6 from the line. Didn't take a lot of free throws tonight. I thought that was interesting, the way that pretty much everybody in the rotation got to the line tonight. It was a balanced effort, but Isaiah still obviously made the big shots when he needed to. He's still doing the crazy shots in the first half. I'm calling it the finger rain now, where it's raining down from very high out. He had a play where he went behind the back and then did like a sideways floater in the lane. I mean, he's making all sorts of crazy plays now.
He had a few of those, and they're high arcing ones too. I don't know what word you want to use to describe them. High arcing floaters. They always look a little. Everything looks craftier with Isaiah, just because he's a 5'9" lefty. Like, how many guys like that do you see? And when he's coming out of spin cycles in the lane and throwing up these rainbows, it just looks different. But he's finding crafty ways to score. As we mentioned, another 23 points tonight. He's, a 20-point guy every night consistently. And this team needs a scorer, as they've shown. Other guys can be inconsistent. When you look at the box scores, we've got some guys like that now. We were just talking before the show. Marcus Smart, whoa, where has he been? Isaiah Thomas is always there for them.
Not to diverge, but Marcus Smart, oh my God, he has not hit a shot in a long time. And he was pretty cool about it before the game. We talked to him before the game, and he was like, you know what, if I knew what was going on, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. And he apparently does not know what's going on, because he went 1 for 8 again. He says that he's shooting the 3 ball pretty well during practice, but it's not translating at all to games. Nothing looks... I mean, I've kind of poured over the film, and I haven't seen anything noticeably wrong. It's just his touch is completely gone right now.
Not that I don't believe him that he's getting his reps up in the gym and putting all the work in, but something is off. He's in the back end of his second year. He should know what to expect. He should be improving at this point, heading into the postseason for the second time in his career. It's probably fixable. We want to hope it's fixable, but this isn't a good sign at where he is. He wasn't a one and done in college. He played 2 years. high draft pick. We want to see the arrow going up on Marcus Smart. It's not right now.
Okay, well, I don't want to go on a tangent, so we got on a tangent.
Sorry, that
Evan
wasn't-
Turner, this is what the
that
agenda
wasn't part
is.
of the show.
Evan Turner had another great game. The third quarter was huge. He did almost everything imaginable, including hitting a left corner three, which has been his like bread and butter. He's had 3 straight games with a 3. It's only the second time the entire season that's happened. He's now not just a 15% shooter, but a 21.3% three-point
correct.
shooter, and he's still lethal, as he says.
Not many guys can, in the end of March, raise their three-point percentage over 6 points in the span of, what's it been, a week?
Like 3
maybe?
games, yeah.
Less than a week. So in that respect, well done. But when you're going from 15 to 21%, that's not that good. Turner said after the game, I know I'm not a great three-point shooter, but I don't see myself as a 15% three-point shooter. And, I think he's on to something there. He is probably closer to a 21% three-point shooter as he is now.
Just still terrible.
It's not the shot you want him taking, but, he is right when he's open. Take that shot, make the defense respect it.
If you can make a left corner 3 at least every other game, that's effective enough for him, considering what he does with the ball, what he does for the second unit, what he did tonight for Avery Bradley with those alley-oops, for Amir Johnson with the crazy play we're about to see. I mean,
He's
does
out there to be a
everything else they
playmaker.
need. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to the Grandstand play of the game. Grandstand for fans in the stands. Download it at clnsradio.com/Grandstand app. It's the app you use to film whatever you see on the court and put it up in the cloud, the interwebs, where we get to watch it and use it on our show. So download Grandstand and you might even see your name pop up on the show. But somebody was sitting courtside with pretty amazing seats and filmed this play where Evan Turner crossed over the entire nation and found Amir Johnson.
And what happened on that tech you got in the first half?
One, I got pushed in the back 2 or 3 times, and I said it calmly. I'm the guy in the league just laughed at, and they did that. And I made a move when I was going up. When I was in college, I got pushed. I kind of got pushed the same way. So when that occurred, I was more worried about it. And, it was a crazy play. It went from being what could have been a flagrant 1 to a technical. And Monty, obviously, I said the F word, but I said the F word in regards to they can't guard. I didn't say the F word. Like, I've cursed out refs before, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically Monty not listening to me, just laughing at me, basically. And, I deserved techs in the past, but that whole 35 seconds was garbage. So I don't really care. And I'm glad I didn't hit the ground and, break my back again. And sometimes it's just that serious, you know what I'm saying? I don't speak for the sake of talking, you know what I'm saying, in certain aspects. So that right there is bull.
Relax yourself, Karpf. He said,